We have Hawaii there where the sun still hasn't quite come up yet. It's still quite early as the East Coast is 5 hours ahead. All right, this is a look out of Hilo on the Big Island before sunrise, but we do have portions of the state that have been dealing with some inclement weather. More than a foot of rain as a Kona Low slowly drifts across the islands. The system bringing heavy rain, but also the risk of flooding. And it's not just the rain that we're talking about. You get up into the mountains and you do have significant snow that's been falling, in addition to some very intense wind. The Big Island summits, dangerous conditions there, potentially impassable, more than likely impassable travel conditions.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at that video, you can tell it really speaks to it. And to break it all down, we have Robert Ballard, the Science and Operation Officer at the National Weather Service out of Honolulu, Hawaii. First and foremost, thank you so much, Robert, for waking up for us so early. We really appreciate it. And you know, Marissa mentioned it off the top. Let's just start here. What exactly is a Kona Low and why is its impact so important in Hawaii?
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me. Kona Lows are a type of low pressure area that forms near the islands in the Central Pacific, and it can bring a variety of hazards to the islands. We can see from Kona Lows, we can get heavy rain, flash flooding, we can get sometimes severe thunderstorms, heavy snow at the summits, we can get very strong, sometimes hurricane force gusts. So all sorts of weather hazards come from Kona Lows, and so we really pay attention when we have one of these near the islands.
Yeah, I think a lot of us are captivated by the more wintry, let's say, side of this. So I know they typically do set up around this time of year, but the placement is so important to getting some of that snow, that heavy snow, into the higher elevations. We were looking at video earlier as we brought you in, and that was video out of Mauna Loa, Earth's largest active volcano. The USGS likes to keep a camera situated here, but seeing those deteriorating conditions around 13,000, 14,000 feet, those winds also, do we see some of that verify as well, some of those treacherous conditions?
Yeah, we just got a report from the Mauna Kea Rangers saying that the road is still closed and that there are drifts of a foot or more up there where the strong winds and the heavy snow fell. But I do want to stress that that's a very, very tiny part of the state, up near almost to 14,000 feet. The rest of us, of course, we're dealing with those other hazards that we want folks to be ready for, like flash flooding. We didn't get any real strong winds with this Kona Low at the lower elevations, but sometimes we do. And so it's just things like that, the patterns like that, we want folks to be aware of. This is our wet season and can get really active out here.
Robert, I was just going to ask that. I think, you know, I was just on the Big Island last year, and I remember I went up to Kilauea, the volcano. I think it was situated at like 4,000 feet, so not as high as the 11 to 14,000 footers up there that you're seeing all that snow. What's the messaging for tourists, visitors that are visiting the Big Island, just to stay safe with this Kona Low in place?
Yeah, we have a lot of folks that think that when they come to Hawaii that the weather is always perfect and it's always lovely. And the truth is the vast majority of the time it is. But we can get extremely dangerous conditions. And we have had folks that have been visiting the islands that have gone out hiking during flash flood watches and flash flood warnings, and they've lost their lives. So folks need to pay attention to the weather while they're out here on vacation. Just know that we can get in extremely intense rainfall rates when the weather pattern sets up right, and that can cause those waterfalls, those streams to get out of their banks very, very quickly. So we want folks to be safe when they come out here and they're on vacation, enjoying the state. That Hawaii vacation, you know, we want that to be good for them.
Yeah, I was looking, at driving around, getting around, but also there's a high surf advisory I saw through Wednesday morning, and you have a lot of those eastward facing beaches that we could have some very rough water. So paying attention to what those are going to be like. But you're right, you go to Hawaii and you think tropical paradise, what snow? And I think it's the most eye-catching to see the snow at the top of the volcano, but it's also, not impacting as many people as it could be. But in terms of the snow, not the rain and the wind. But we appreciate you joining us here on Weather Command. Science and Operations Officer for the National Weather Service out of Honolulu, Robert Ballard. Thank you.
Take care.
You too.